Hello and welcome. It is Sunday, it is afternoon, and it is the last day of November. And that means I got words to get in. I hit 50K last night, but I don't go for the 50K, I go for the daily target. So, plus, I'm like four scenes away from finishing the story. So, I'm probably going to keep going next month, just slow down a little. Um, and, get to bed before 2. I think I've done that 4 times this month, getting my words in and the day job being overtime. Anyway, I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood, and with me today I have Doc Coleman and Sako Tumi. Say hello to the nice people.
Hello to the nice people.
So, as of 3 hours ago, my roommate and I finished putting away Halloween and rearranged the house so we could prepare for the inevitability of the holiday season. Because the corner where my desk was is where the tree goes because it's next to the fireplace and that's where the tree has to go. And is also a corner that we can put a gate up and keep my cat from out of the tree. Yes, we could anchor the tree. Yes, there are a lot of things we could do, but it's not the cat being in the tree that's the problem. It's the cat chewing on the wires that's the problem.
That would be the problem.
So,
And the
anyway.
cat eating ornaments from the high branches.
I don't care if he eats them. I can definitely cat proof my ornaments, but I can't have a tree that doesn't light up. So, and I don't want to either electrocute my cat or have my pre-lit tree no longer pre-lit because I absolutely hate putting lights on a tree. Because you get the micro scratches on your arms and then the dust gets in it and it itches like crazy and I hate the whole process. So, how are y'all doing? What are y'all working on?
Substack and borrowed time.
Okay, you sound sick, honey.
I'm in an intense amount of pain currently.
You could take the day off and go sleep, honey.
I might do that.
Okay, take care of yourself. I'm still flirting with the vertigo, but only a little bit. Like when sitting up or rolling over, but like once I'm horizontal or vertical, whatever direction I'm in, I'm usually good. So you have something clearly different going on.
So it's Flirtigo.
Sure. Why not?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
So
okay.
And I'm still working on my audio script for Perils of Prague. And just now looking down at the page count, I'm actually almost a third of the way done highlighting it. So
nice.
I'm making progress, even though I have not been plugging at it every day, but it's moving along.
Yeah. Is groceries still on your to-do list for today?
Groceries have been ordered, have been shopped actually, and should be arriving in the next 10 to 45 minutes.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Okay, let me pop into the comments. Andy says, "Hola, folks." Moon waves, hello. Rita is here under her Miranda account. Sarah's here saying, "Hey, hosers." Not a hoser. Amanda's here. Hello and welcome. Andy congratulated me on the 50K. Thank you. Debbie is here. Hello and welcome. Cora is here and video editing. You're the only one I left up. I'm like, I know Cora's going to be here and I know Cora's going to be video editing. I almost left Seer up, but he finished and he's currently working on formatting. So he's not going to be working on a chapter. He finished! I'm so excited. Anyway, let's see. Sarah says that her cat is trying to bully her into a churro. He's going to win eventually. So I was away for the holiday, and when I got home, somebody talked me into gushy food. So I'm trying to tell him that he doesn't get gushy food 2 days in a row. I'm not sure if he believes me, so we'll see how insistent he gets. We will see. So Cora says, I don't know about everyone else, but we are covered in a few feet of snow. Oh my goodness, no. We had a rainy day. So, like,
Yeah.
my giant stack of pumpkins are still outside, but we got the rest of Halloween put away. But it was raining and a little bit slushy, so the pumpkins are still, the 5-foot stack of pumpkins is still up for it. But it's unplugged. Like, we're not that bad.
Yeah, I've been hearing people talk about snow, but have not seen anything like that around here. So.
No.
We got ice this morning.
Yeah. It was a
And
little
then
slushy.
it turned to rain, so it became all slushy. Yeah.
I think, yeah, ice and slush falling from the sky are my two least favorites.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think I hate slush the most, followed by ice.
What I hate is sleet and freezing rain. Just because they don't move out of the way nicely like snow does, and they make everything icy. And then it's like all these people think, "Oh, I know how to deal with ice." It's like, no, you don't.
Yeah, pretty much. So, popping into the comments, Amanda said, "I'm going to try to write and maybe get some video trimming if I get my brain organized." So let's go ahead and toss that on the to-do list. Amanda writing.
Wait, did you put the video?
And Amanda video trimming. Okay. And let's see. Sarah's working on a video. Okay. And Andy's like, "Oh God, Sako, rest and recuperate. You will be haunting us in spirit."
Yeah, I think I need to go lay down.
Yeah, you do that. Take care of yourself, okay? Thank you for
Okay.
saying hi.
Hi. Bye.
Go sleep. So,
And
yeah. So Andy is working on his novella. As for the work today, it's novella time. Finally digging into that. Let's see. Sarah's up near Chicago and said, I think we only ended up with 8 to 9 inches.
oh, only 8 to 9.
Right? For Chicago. Yeah. Debbie says that her house is covered in snow. Amanda said, Sako, take care of yourself. Try a warm compress or cold compress, alternating. Oh, and cold compress. Cora's like, if it's cold, I hate it falling from the sky.
I'd rather have snow than just about any other precipitation, because it's relatively easy to move out of the way and it stays there, and anything else just makes footing awful.
Yeah.
Deep enough snow will hold you up.
True.
Move fast, but it will hold you.
But I also have a preference on snow type. I like the light, dusty snow, the little tiny ones, rather than the big, fat, heavy flakes.
Yeah.
Because those get dense and heavy fast when you're shoveling. And my back is cranky at the thought of it existing. So Sarah says CJ is cleaning off her car because she doesn't have a garage at my house. Oh, I'm sorry, CJ. I'm glad you get to hang out with CJ, though. Tell her I say hi. Let's see. Debbie is working on some comic stuff. So let's go ahead and put Debbie in comics. Okay. And let's see. Oh, Sako's going to hang out in the chat. So.
Right up until Sako goes to sleep. But,
until unconsciousness comes for her. Andy says that his Chicago in-laws got the same. He heard from his mother-in-law chatting with the neighborhood snow shoveler earlier today. And Moon is like, all snow is evil. Isn't he a Kentuckian? I think Moon's a Kentuckian. Cora says, yeah, for snow being evil. And Sarah's like, I love snow. I enjoy snow when I don't have to go out in it. I enjoy the aesthetic, and maybe 1 or 2 walks, but like old snow that's been shoveled and is dirty is gross.
I prefer snow like 3 or 4 inches at a time. It's the storm came through, 3 feet of snow, boom. that's a bit irritating.
I mean, I grew up on a tiny peninsula, and if we had a dusting stick, it was a good year. Like once in a winter, like every other county around us would be out for snow, but we were at the tip of the peninsula, and if it hadn't been cold enough days in a row, it wouldn't be sticking in my town, and my mom would get off because she worked the next county over, and I would have to walk to school because mom's like, I'm not getting ready for just to take you 2 blocks, because we walked home, we just didn't walk to. She would drop us off in the mornings, so I only had to walk to school when it snowed. But it was not uphill both ways. It was 2 blocks on very, very flat land. And I cut 3 minutes off by cutting through my great grandmother's first cousin's yard.
Okay. Did they let you? No.
Oh yeah. Cousin Lillian. She passed away 2 years ago, like a month shy of her 100th birthday. She was one of 13, so big farm family. So let's see. Amanda agrees with Moon that snow is evil. Cora said, I would rather be swimming in Lake Michigan on its busiest day than deal with snow. And yes, I am correct. Moon is from Kentucky, and he seconds his all snow is evil. So, okay. Well, I hit my 50K last night. The story is at 103,000 right now. But I got 3 or 4 chapters to go, and I want to get my daily target of 1667 in. So let's go ahead and get started. Are y'all ready for a sprint?
I think I'm about as ready as I'm going to get. So
Okay, I'm not going to do the thing I normally do because I don't want somebody to get the wrong idea.
Yeah.
So I'll just do the countdown and we'll get started. You can do it for me, okay, Doc?
All right.
Okay, we'll go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1.
Boom shakalaka. Boom boom.
You're very handsome. And we're back. How was your sprint?
Pretty good, I guess. Got through highlighting about 4 pages.
Nice. That's awesome.
So and put the boxes out for the groceries to be delivered any second now.
Any second now.
Yeah. But more likely in 6 to 15 minutes. So.
Sure. I got about 70 words in, which isn't a lot, but I had a cereal bar for lunch, and I was hungry, so I got a couple deviled eggs and a slice of pie and a mandarin orange.
Yeah, I saw the whipped cream coming out for the pie.
So my roommate makes what she calls a Kentucky Derby pie, which is pecans and chocolate and syrup and deliciousness.
Sounds like the kind of pie my dad would love. I am not fond of nut pies, but my father loved pecan pie.
It's okay. It's okay. People can be wrong. That just means I get more pie. So, let me pop into the comments and see if other people got more than 90 words. Oh, and I finished the scene, so I'm moving on to the next scene.
Hey, scene checkoff is bigger than 90 words. So
right. I left off last night with the line, "You are not dating that a-hole. What the everlasting eternal voids was this bullshit?" So, okay. Yeah. So, anyway, it was a great scene to leave off on. So popping in comments. Where were we? Okay. I made it rain on Doc. I'm sorry. I was playing with the overlays and I wanted to see what they look like, the built-in ones. Yeah. So right now we have a starry background instead of a blue background. I don't know.
I like the starry background. It seems more festive and seasonal.
Which does?
The starry background.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking for something seasonal, but it didn't really have anything seasonal. I mean, I can easily load stuff, but yeah, whatever. Let's see. Sako has that on top of whatever sinus stuff. She's suffering a toothache that is wrecking everything else. And yeah, Andy noticed the swelling on the cheek. So Saka's got an appointment on Wednesday, which is forever away, and she hopes that they survive until then. And apparently it's the first time they can afford, which is ridiculous on the face of it and makes me really appreciate my doctor because I can usually get in the same day. So hopping back to the cons, apparently Catechus said hi for a minute. And Rita joined me in the snack break. So Rita is now returning to typing up revisions for this chapter. Did I get that in there? I don't think I did. Let's go ahead. Rita, chapter revisions. Okay. And let's just delete Sako's productivity for today because they should be resting. Okay, so Cora got 5 minutes edited and only has 50 more minutes to go. Womp womp. Andy just got another 349 words in, which is a lot, which is a nice solid sprint. His total is 19K, so almost done with the chapter. Awesome. And Sarah has like 6 minutes of footage left to edit and ate a cookie that CJ brought her that CJ's sister had made for her. Yay, that's awesome. And delicious. So, let's see. 2 seconds. I want to play with the graphics a little to see if I can get the thing less in my face.
Oh, the overlay of the...
Yeah. Okay, that's less in my face. Okay. I like the lower. There we go. Okay. It's so weird. When there's only 2 of us, it doesn't move us up, but when there's 3 of us, it does. Yeah. So it's just a weirdness of Restream, but it's still better than paying double to stay on StreamYard. And my computer shuts down with OBS, so that's a non-starter for me.
Yeah, I can definitely see that as a problem.
Yeah. I mean, last time I tried streaming using OBS, I could stream using OBS, but I could not also use Google Docs at the same time, which for a productivity stream is less effective than one might like.
Yeah.
Just saying. So, let's do a quick stretch. Let's do a quick stretch.
Yeah. Now I know that I've done okay with Streamlabs, but it all depends on what your needs are. So
Yeah, yeah.
although Streamlabs does not have the best reputation, and I do want to move over to OBS sometime. I just haven't taken the block of time to sit down and do all the things.
I think my reason against Streamlabs was it wouldn't let y'all also restream. It only let me as the host. I don't remember. It had a limit to how many places we could send it.
Or maybe it didn't have enough slots for restreaming. Or,
yeah.
I can see that.
Because I bought an annual subscription and then immediately canceled it. But you can't cancel it because then it's like, okay, we won't renew in a year. And I was like, no, I want my money back. So what you need to do is switch it to a month to month, so it takes out just the month's amount and then cancel from there.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to lose a month's worth of paying for a service. I'm not willing to lose a year's worth.
So what I'm doing with Streamlabs, I'm still using the free version. I have not paid for any of the extra bells and whistles. But
yeah,
when I'm gaming by myself on Friday nights, that works.
That's not a problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the co-streaming stuff that I was losing that had me shy away from it. Yeah, as a solo streamer, it's totally fine. Sarah, I know Sarah's an OBS lady, and I'm so glad it works for you. And when I was using my desktop, it was fine, but I keep getting lightweight laptops that just cannot handle the.
So what you need a more heavyweight machine to be the OBS engine for everything else.
Yeah.
But not there for that yet.
Occasionally I travel and I'm doing my stream from my phone or, a place where I can't take. So I wanted to make sure it was still something I could do easily, not from my own computer if I was on travel, if I was on my phone. And OBS you can't do from your phone.
Not 100% sure with that, but yeah, it sounds like a reasonable limitation.
My camera will drain the phone faster than the length of a stream. Yeah. So I can't imagine doing it with OBS. So yeah. Popping into the comments, Sarah says, if it doesn't work for someone, it doesn't matter why. It's not going to stop them from streaming, and less streamers is a loss for everyone. Yeah. Like, use what works for you. Definitely. Sarah says, yeah, some big streamers do have a separate machine for the stream portion from the game portion, but that seems like millions of dollars a year streaming income kind of thing. Yeah. Amanda has mapped out all 3 possibilities for the ending of the project she's working on and is now trying to decide between compassion, confrontation, or cue dramatic music and camera zoom. Doom, doom, doom. Murder. So, sorry, I was supposed to insert an evil laugh, so I used my evil laugh.
Yeah.
So, oh my goodness, big yawn. So I need to stop playing phone games because my right hand keeps cramping up. Apparently, the right solution when your hand is cramping up during phone games is not to switch to a stylus, but to stop playing.
Okay.
Who knew?
I guess I haven't played phone games enough to actually have my hands cramping. So
yeah. So it's not a single day sort of issue. It's a repetitive strain issue.
It's a repetitive phone game injury.
Allegedly. Allegedly. So, haha, Amanda appreciated my performance with the evil laugh and the zoom in, the camera zoom. So, anyway, it's time for our next sprint. Are we ready? We want to
Yep,
get some
and
words
my
in?
groceries are almost here anyway. So
Which character has the next point of view? I don't know how I'm going to do this one, but we'll figure it out. I thought it was going to be the other character next, but
oops.
so let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Boom shakalaka.
Hit the actual button, so we're good. And we're back. How was your sprint?
There we go. Groceries got delivered and put away, so that's done.
Nice.
And then on top of that, I got another 3 pages highlighted.
Nice. Well done. I got about 200 words written, and I ate a couple craisins.
Yeah.
Because my roommate is making holiday jam right now with cranberries and raspberries and spices and things and stuff.
Cool.
So yeah.
So you want to check off my groceries?
I saw Andy's chat where it says 165 words and assisting with the offloading of groceries and supplies, and I thought that was you stepping away from the computer because you saw that the sprint was almost over. Apparently, other people have groceries.
Other people do groceries on Sundays.
So let me scroll up in the comments. There's a bit of chatter. Devin swung by over on Twitch. Hello and welcome. He noticed the new glasses. Taking advantage of the full office lady vibe. Yeah, I do still need to see a real eye doctor, but they are definitely helping. So, Doc, did you want to read his favorite bits from his writing?
One cannot allay another's suspicions by denying them. Indeed, you cannot allay another's suspicions at all. If they choose to suspect you, then no amount of argument will set them from their course. All we can do as upstanding gentlemen is continue to conduct our business in an honorable fashion. Let those who claim we are false prove that case. If we have acted with honor, they will have nothing to hold against us, and our own actions will be our defense. One of my favorite bits.
As a huge fan of Lois Bujold's Workhouse Again series, I absolutely adore her quotes about honor. They're some of my favorite lines.
So. I have not read that series. Apparently, I shall have to find a way to stick it into the mass of to-be-read books.
It's space opera.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with it. I just haven't read it.
Other people here might not be familiar. So, and Memory is my absolutely favorite of all of them. But yeah, we start off with there's 2 books about his mother that you don't have to read first, but do provide more context that are in the war and also how he was conceived, etc., etc. But he was born with congenital fragile bones that shatter if he jumps too hard, etc., etc. And so, to the ruling class that usually sends their sons into the militia or the military. So, like, there's a lot of things going on, and his dad is acting. The emperor is too young, so his dad is the actor. Regent, thank you. There's the word. So he's close with the upper echelons, but he's also a mutant or whatever. So there's some vibes against him, and he goes off and makes his own fortune. So,
yep.
Okay, so let's pop back into comments. Devin said, "Remember the novel he publishes a chapter weekly? He's now about to hit 99,000. Woo! Nice. That's a lot of words." So, Rita got progress with another page or so. Nice. Sarah's video is about a minute and a half out from being done with the cutting, and CJ is back from shoveling off her car. So we're gonna go do some best friends forever nonsense. Do it, and say hi to CJ for me. So, Moon says craisins are great. I used to be on Sarah's Friday night stream when she was doing writing sprints on Friday nights, and CJ was one of her regulars. So that was before I started streaming, so it's been a minute.
I thought for a second that was going to relate back to craisins, but
no. It relates back to the CJ part, and why. Just because I'm familiar with people doesn't mean they've been on the stream. So Devin is dead tired and is off to bed. Sleep well. Thank you for swinging by. Really good to see you. Cora got 6.5 minutes edited. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, Patrick is here. Patrick says osteogenesis imperfecta.
Is what Miles
Yes.
Corsi-
Sure.
Corsican. No.
Or Corsican. Or I don't know. I might be pronouncing it completely wrong.
Yeah.
So.
But it is Miles, right? No.
It is Miles.
Okay.
What? A soldier military cast naming their sons after good soldiers? Shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking. So Amanda got about 178 words in and then had a name debacle. Had to make a final decision on names because jerk doesn't work long term. I mean, in the right context it can, but yeah, I hear that.
What's his name again? Okay. No.
So
spelled with a J. No.
Right. So yeah, one of my characters who used to be a point of view character who is no longer has about 4 or 5 different names because he's a singer, so he's got his song name, and then he's got nicknames, and then he's got his birth name, and then the nickname his sister calls him because she doesn't have a nickname based on his singer name. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. So, but
I was gonna say just start off with birth name and stage name, and then you've got nicknames built off of both of those, and then just nicknames based on things you do, not based on your actual name, and it gets long.
Yeah. So, but the singer goes by the Nightingale, and so people call him Gale, but his name is Uringle, so his sister calls him Gel, which is almost like Gale. So people don't just think she's saying it weird rather than it being based off his real. Anyway.
Yeah, and then you could still have people called in Birdman, singer,
right?
Songbird, things like that.
Yeah. Or if you're trying to keep from using too many hymns in a scene with multiple guys, you can say the green-haired singer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I try to pick 1 or 2 descriptive adjectives to like go by for each character, so when I'm having a particular scene I can reference the person without using the same thing over and over again and switch it up a little. But yeah, Moon says in quote, the people under the stairs, unquote, one of the main characters was known as quote unquote fool. Jerk could work.
Yep.
And Amanda said, I thought maybe Asholio, but I gotta try to be subtle.
Behold, my name is Asholio. No.
It might be copyright. I don't know. It depends on the era that the story you're writing is from. If it's from an era in which it's referencing the original Asholio, I think it makes a little more sense than if it's in a completely different era. If that makes sense.
You could always name the character Nimrod, and
in the original sense or in the post Bugs Bunny sense?
Both. But you point out that he was named after the famous hunter Nimrod. But everyone seems to think that his name is the post Bugs Bunny sense.
Bugs Bunny.
Idiot.
Right. Yeah. So.
I just saw a video on that earlier today.
Sure. For those who are unfamiliar, Nimrod, until the classic Bugs Bunny cartoons became so popular, was an infamously good hunter and stuff. And then when he nicknamed, Elmer Fudd that, it became a joke, and then Nimrod no longer has the same. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm completely wrong. Asholio and Cornholio are totally different. That's on me. Because I am familiar with the show. I did not actually watch it because I am not their target audience.
Yeah, same here.
So just that type of humor is not really my jam. The jam is being made over on the stove right now.
Yeah. But that's not your jam. That's your roommate's jam. So.
I mean, it's holiday jam, so I'm probably going to get some. I heard she likes me as a person.
She's at least willing to make jam and share it with you.
Right? So, okay. Well, it is time for another sprint, I think. Are we ready?
Ready as we're going to get, because there was time.
Let's go ahead and start it in 3, 2, 1.
Boom, chakalaka.
And we're back. How was your sprint?
Let's see. I finished the one chapter I was doing and moved on to the next one.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I forgot to take. I think I've actually done like 5 pages of highlights. I know that when I started today, I was on page 103, and I'm now at the bottom of page 118. So I've done 15 pages of everything in all sprints combined. So that's good progress today.
Sure. Yeah. No. Definitely. Oh, whoops! I did the math wrong. Give me 2 seconds. I got 291 words, so I'm not sad there.
Okay.
So yeah, making some progress. Not as much as I'd like, but ain't that always the case? I don't know about you, but for me, I always want to do a little more. Although I had my best sprint ever with like 780 words in 20 minutes.
Nice.
Right? That was sometime
That's
last
really
week. I don't
impressive.
even remember what scene it was, but I was very excited. So, yeah, usually my sprints are somewhere between 200 and 500 words. So, let me pop into the comments and see how people are. Let's see. Amanda says that as Julio was the first most ridiculous name she could think of, it's actually an inside joke with her cousin from a festival where this guy named Julio was being a jerk to them. And then Moon's like, then his name must be Julio. I feel like
yeah.
Right? I feel like many writers have that name in their back pocket for people we don't like. Mine is Josh. Amanda says, I like to research names and give them a name that will have some significance along the way, even if it's as minor as the character is quiet and reserved, and his name is Shiloh. So
I'm kind of the same way. It's like my characters are either very deliberate that their names tell you who they are, or they're completely throwaway names, which means it's probably the name of one of my friends that I've taken over in order to just give a label to this character.
I usually am very picky about my primary characters, my point of view characters, and like their friends and family, like the people who are on screen. But for like tertiary characters who need a name just so you don't keep saying the waiter 20 times or whatever, I I have a list of names that fit the setting that aren't necessarily as meaningful. So, but right after Amanda told me that the character's name was Shiloh, my Pandora station started playing Shiloh by Neil Diamond. So clearly, it's a sign that the character was meant to be named Shiloh. So,
Or either that or Pandora is reading all the things in all your other windows. So.
considering that's a regular song on this station,
Uh-huh.
I doubt it. So, I mean,
know.
it's one of the songs that I've thumbed up so it shows up more often on the feed. So,
Yep.
it's a regular. It's not a surprise for that song to come up, but the timing was hilarious. Rita got another 2 pages edited, mostly rewrites and added words and dialogue to clarify so much in this chapter. Yeah, I hear that. Amanda got 541 words. Snap.
Nice.
That's pretty solid. Rita loves naming characters, even though there's been a few that had a few names over the years of writing this series. It's rough naming characters. More power to people who enjoy it, but I find it very stressful, and it can take me hours to pick the right name. So I did lose part of the sprint trying to find stained glass paint that is translucent or transparent, because I'm leaving my garage door monster on the front of the garage, but I got a glass or a plastic dish that like mounts up, that's like kind of a semicircle, that I want to paint the inside red, and then I'm going to have it glow. So it's going to have a red glowing nose for my...
The red nose? Okay.
And then it's going to have like a Santa hat caught in the teeth.
Okay.
So I'm going to leave the garage door monster up. But anyway, I ordered some stained glass translucent paint, and it won't show up till the 16th. So that is not as useful as one might hope.
Oh, no.
Finding translucent red paint that will show up in a meaningful amount of time is proving challenging. I might take like a paint marker and go over the lights or something at this point. I don't even know. So, Seer is here. Hello and welcome. I asked on one of my Discords where I have a lot of people who self and indie publish the answer to your question. Obviously, Doc, Seer was asking what we use to format
Oh,
publishing.
okay.
Doc, you use.
So I write my drafts in Scrivener and then I export them to a program called Vellum, uh, um, which is a Mac only program. So if you're a Mac user, great. It's very useful. It is a little bit limited in what you can do with the format, but it has very useful templates, and one of the big advantages is you can format for
All the different e formats.
for all, well, not just e formats, but you can also do multiple print formats.
Ooh, nice.
You basically you set it up once and tell it what formats you want it to output in, and it will generate the output all at once.
Awesome. Yeah. When I bounced over to my indie publishers Discord, they said if you are on Mac, Vellum is the place to be. And if you're on Windows, Atticus. So let me write those out because originally I said Vella, and that was not quite. That was Amazon's thing that they no longer exist or whatever.
Yeah, they got rid of that.
Mac. So there we go. So if people wanted to know how we're spelling, wait, vellum. I can't spell. I'm sorry. I'm horrible. Let's try that again. Vellum, not vellum. Take two. Boop.
Yep.
So anyway, popping back into the comments, Yummy Rocks swung by. Hello, Rocks. Good to have you here. We are about 15 minutes out from the end of our productivity stream. I've been working on words. Some people have been editing. Some people have been hanging out and eating snacks. No productivity required for you to hang out with us. Let's see. Andy, of course, writes like a machine and got 562 words down and is now well into chapter 2 of his novella. So nicely done. Yeah.
So for those who are interested in Vellum, it's vellum.pub is the website.
Okay. That makes sense. So, I yawn. Okay, done yawning. So we have just over 15 minutes left. Do we want to do a 15-minute sprint and squeeze in a few more words? What do we want to do?
That's a good question.
I think let's do a quick little 15-minute sprint.
You're sure? All right.
Yeah. Wait, did I hit save? No, probably not. Okay. Nope. Let's do okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started and try and squeeze in those last little words before we get going. So, okay. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, boom.
Chakalaka.
And we're back. How was your sprint?
Let's see. I appear to have gotten 5 more pages.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Let's see. I got maybe 100 more words and a rant about OSs. Let me pop the total into.
Up into the comments where the rant lives.
Yeah. But overall for the stream, I got 673 words. So it's not the best, but it's fine.
We just need another 1,000, right? And you'll be fine.
Exactly. It's a good start. So, but I'm glad you made some nice progress. I'm gonna go ahead and mark you off. So, popping into the comments, let's scroll back a little. And Andy had to pop off for dinner time and wished us luck. Amanda said, I had entered too early. I meant to write more about progress, but her thumb got excited with that little space bar. She ended up going with Sloan because it means raider or warrior. There's some connection. But awesome. I went back to my indie authors Discord, in which 2 different authors were like, I bought a Mac specifically to use Vellum, and the other one was like, I did not have the patience for Atticus. No regrets.
Okay.
Sears like, thank you for the advice, but I won't be buying a Mac. I'm a Windows kid.
That's perfectly legitimate.
So it's Atticus for me. And I'm like, okay, here's my rant, right? So hard save. I had to do tech support on my mom's iPhone because she got a new RoboVac that's like Robo Rocks that I kept calling Robo Blocks. Anyway,
Okay.
And there was a fair amount of screaming, not at my mother, at her phone. And I'm like, Mom, I'm not mad at you. I'm not upset that you're having me do this. But I also shoved the phone at her multiple times, being like, I can't switch apps on a freaking, I don't even know what's wrong with your phone. And she had to unlock it again because my brain has a mental block on whatever her pin is. Like, cannot remember it for the life of me. There's a 5 in it. That's all I got. And where to find the settings. So, which she didn't actually know where to find the settings I needed. So the RoboVac needed the location turned on for a very precise location for obvious reasons. So we had to set it up, and then we had to set it up so only the apps that needed it had it, and only apps that were actively using it needed it, and apps that were like, I don't even know where this came from, were like, ask before using, because I don't know if this is some background process or some junk. So, because I don't know what's supposed to be on an Apple iPhone. I get nothing. So, and I posted a rant about it, and my dad was like, never Mac, and I'm like, you can throw shade at Apple when I don't have to take 3 Zoom calls from you to help you get a webcam working on your Linux box. And how is my dad, as the retired system administrator for like Linux, how was update the driver not the first thing he tried?
That's like, isn't that like the very first thing on both the Linux and the Windows troubleshooting thing? It's like, do you have the latest driver? Do you have the latest software?
Yeah. I have some hard feels on that one. Wait. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Some very hard feels on all of that. Like, I'm a Windows girl. I am comfortable in both of the others, but yeah. Sears like, I ditched iPhone for Android. No regrets. So
as long as you're happy.
I just wish there are so many creative things that are like made for Mac that are not at the same standard on Windows, and it's really frustrating. But we get everything else, so Cora got another 4 minutes edited. I'm gonna go ahead and give her credit for all that video editing. Awesome. Let's see. Rita spent most of that sprint feeding the outside cats. Oh my gosh, it's so cold out there. And she almost finished the chapter. And then she's going to get some supper, but not till she's done with the chapter. So awesome. Amanda got 232 words in during this little quick sprint and enjoyed my rant. Well, I'm glad I could rant for you. I'm assuming Debbie made some progress on her comics. Amanda did not do any video trimming, so I'm just going to delete that from the target activities. I did not get my 1667, but I made some good progress, so I'm going to go ahead and check that off. So, thank you all for joining us. Let's tell people who we are, where they can find us, and peace out.
All right. I'm Doc Coleman. I write steampunk comedy adventure. If you're interested in finding out more about my worlds of mad science, manners, and mayhem, you can go to your favorite search engine and search for Doc Coleman Steampunk, and that will take you to my website at doccoleman.com. It'll also help you find my Amazon author page, where you can see all of the things that I currently have in print and look at samples and decide if it's going to be something that's going to be right for you or somebody you love, because they make great holiday gifts.
And yesterday was Small Business Saturday. So, oh my gosh, poor Rita's outdoor cats. The temperature is -4 Celsius.
Goodness.
Or sorry, Fahrenheit, which is even worse.
Fahrenheit.
Way worse. So, anyway, I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I blog, vlog, and podcast, writing tips and writerly musings. I write fantasy across the spectrum, although you can't find most of it out there. And yeah, let me do some link droppies. Let's see. morganhazelwood.fireside.fm is where you can find my podcast. Oh my gosh, I need to nudge my audio engineer because he hasn't uploaded anything since the 10th. So anyway,
it's like he's been distracted with something.
yeah, like the holidays. So my audio engineer is also my brother-in-law, who will maybe take sushi as payment. So you can also check out my Redbubble shop for all the author and writer and ADHD swag you could ever need, which is all of it. Clearly you need some more swag. So let me share the linky bit.
Also make great Christmas gifts for those ADHD people on your list.
Exactly. So link drop it. Wait, no. Oh my gosh. I copied the link and you know what it did? It had the paint I was searching for earlier. I don't even know. So it's people/Morgan Hazelwood. But yeah, the shop is called Writerly Musings. So, because there's no writing tips there, just musings. Well, have a wonderful rest of your November, and I will see you in December.